2. And here's what I've been working on so far, which hasn't been too much. I just basically set up my you know, entry-level machines here for industrial craft. I got my generator, the bat box, induction, not even an induction furnace. This is just, oh, this isn't even the furnace. This is just the macerator. That's the basic electric furnace. Then I've got an extractor, and I also got a compressor. And I've been using coal coke to power the generator. So I slapped up 2 coal coke ovens here. So I'm probably not gonna leave these here. These are just for now, but I needed to, you know, put them somewhere. And yeah, there's a little bit of creosote in there. So I've been converting my coal into coal coke to use here. I've also been using it in the Stirling engine right here to produce power for my pulverizer. Needed to set up a pulverizer because I needed paper. I was having a hard time finding sugar cane. So I was basically just pulverizing wood, turning it into wood chips. And with wood chips, you can just line 3 of them, the same pattern, and you're gonna get paper. So that's what I've been doing for that, just because I needed to set up an enchantment table, and I need to set up an enchantment station in this episode. That's gonna be what I'm mostly gonna be working on, I think, is I'm actually gonna build a house. I know it's a little weird, I built this big thing over here, but I think I'm gonna have my house where I have my bed in a separate area. I'm thinking back on that island down there, I'm gonna, you know, build a house there. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I can think of, but I'll do that later. But I'll show you guys what else I've been working on. I've been slowly planning the power plant for this base here, and I've kind of done a little bit of a hollow out here. I've hollowed out the middle part of my floors. So as you can see, same sort of look as the outside there, but I've hollowed out this part. So what I'm gonna do is under here, I'm gonna dig it out more. So underneath the base here, right here, somewhere down here, I'm gonna hollow this out, and I'm gonna start building my power plant. And of course, all the wiring and stuff will just go up through this level here on whatever floor I need the power. And I am thinking that I am going to go with ethanol. Ethanol is going to be my source of power, at least for now. Well, I shouldn't say for now, because it's going to take me a while to set this up. But yeah, I'm going to use biomass, convert it into ethanol. Because the thing with ethanol is I can use it to produce EU, and I can also use it to produce MJ. And those are the 2 main sources of power that I'm going to need in my base here. And ethanol also, you know, it's something that I can continuously make as long as I have, you know, farming set up, a good farming system that will produce, you know, whatever organic material I need to produce biomass, and then convert the biomass into ethanol. I should be good. Yeah, I know people are going to say just go with solar power. And yeah, I will use solar power in some parts of, you know, Unleashed. But for my main base, I always like to use power that I have to work for. That's kind of like what I like to do. I like to, you know, where I can't, it's not something where I can just set up and forget. You know, I guess you could set up an ethanol system that you would just set up and forget, but for the most part, you kind of got to keep monitoring it and make adjustments. And I like to do that. I don't want to just slap up some power on the top of my building, some solar panels, and just forget about it. But I will use solar power in some aspects of Unleashed, most likely. But for the main base, I want to go with ethanol. And I know a lot of people probably want me to go nuclear, and that's another thing I will most likely do. Maybe in this base or maybe another base, who knows? I mean, that's going to be a while. You know, it's going to be multiple episodes down the road where I start getting into nuclear, and who knows what, you know, builds I have that I can use nuclear power for. Hopefully I got a bunch of them, because I am building in creative. I'm not doing the game part, like all the machines and stuff, as I mentioned in the last episode. All the machines, the creation of the machines, you know, the coke ovens, everything that you know, you need in terms of, you know, playing the game. I'm doing that in survival. But the builds themselves, like the bases, the structural parts, I am going to do some of those in creative. Some of them I will do in survival as well, but I will do some in creative. But yeah, the one thing I want to concentrate on this base, or on this base, on this episode, is I want to have a house over here. So I'm gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna make this look. I have no idea, so it's gonna be a lot of building and breaking, because that's usually how I roll. So it takes me a while to figure out how I want something to look, because like I said, I don't have any ideas right now. I'm thinking maybe modern house, but then who knows? Maybe I'll go, you know, more, you know, rustic or something. Who knows? But yeah, I got a bunch of cows. I don't know if I didn't set those up in the last episode, so I've been kind of slaughtering a lot of cows just because I want to start making a bunch of books for bookshelves. But I'll probably remove the cows in this episode, move them somewhere else, or just set them free for now, and concentrate on building a house, most likely over here. And these trees are actually the trees I've been using for rubber. They're not the traditional trees where you have to, you know, go with a tap. These trees, you just kind of chop them up, and like this rubber stuff falls out. Let's see if I can get some here. Yeah, I think some just dropped. So I've just been planting saplings and letting them grow, and they drop this thing, raw rubber, where you just throw it in the furnace, and you can convert it into rubber. And then also, of course, the rubber wood you can throw into your extractor, and it turns it into a usable rubber that you can use in industrial craft as well. And I set up some sugar canes, blah blah blah. You guys don't need to see that. That was the issue. I couldn't find enough sugar canes. That's why I had to do that pulverizer. But anyways, I'm rambling as usual. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a cut down right here, figure out how I want my house to look. Maybe I'll do, you know, a progress report, or maybe I'll just come right back when the house is complete. We'll see. But I'll see you guys in a second. Alrighty, let's take a look at what I got going so far, which is pretty much a finished product. I think there's a couple things that I want to do, but talk about that in a second. Let's take a quick tour of my first attempt at a modern house. It's definitely not a Corrales, but it's not too shabby, I guess, for my first attempt. And yeah, let's take the quick tour here. So I started off with some trees here. I shouldn't say I started off, but at the entrance here I put some trees. These are just basically posts, wood posts with some leaves on top. I've done these before in other videos. And then for lighting, again, there isn't that many lighting options, so I primarily lit this with glowstone. So I got some glowstone here at the entrance, some slabs, got the birch wood doors, and of course there is a lot of windows in my modern house. It's pretty much completely made of glass, as you can see. So right here, I guess you got your living room with a couple sofas. I like the minimal living. I just like to have 2 sofas, and that's pretty much it. I don't need a kitchen or bathroom or anything. 2 sofas is good enough for me. I'm happy with that. I got a bed up here with my crafting table and and a chest. But yeah, anyways, this is the entrance, or this is the inside of the house. Got a little balcony up here. Again, some more trees. I used those little blocks here to kind of, you know, this is kind of like a planter here with a little bit of dirt. And again, those posts. And these leaves, actually, there is, like, you can cut leaves. Like, let's check it out. So there's a bunch of, just like, you know, with little blocks, there's actually little blocks for leaves, which is kind of cool. So you got these panels and got these pillars and posts and stuff. So that gives you a little bit more building options you can use the leaves with. And of course, for the lighting, there's no torches on this, you know, house. It's completely lit with the glowstones. So, you know, I don't like to use torches, and it is mob friendly, so there is no mob spawn points. There's enough light. Some of the light is actually hidden in the floor. I don't know which ones which ones they are, but there is some glowstone hidden inside the floor, covered with the birchwood planks, or the birchwood covers, I should say. Then over here I got my pool, my infinity pool, which is pretty groovy. So yeah, you know, if it's a hot day, you know, I just go for a little swim. But yeah, I thought this looked kind of cool. So I was pretty happy with that. And I got this kind of balcony thing over here. And again, this is all lit with glowstone. Some of it is actually hidden. You can't really see it. But under here, there is glowstone. And you can actually, you know, if you remove the right panel here, let's take a guess. I'm going to go with this one. No. Oh, it's this one right here. So you see there's a plank right there covering that. So these planks, or these covers, again, are, you know, you can transfer light through them. So I've done that all over the place. Then I got some sugar cane and yeah, little decoration there, some bushes around here on the balcony. And the entrance, I put this weird kind of, I don't know what this thing is. I just decided to add it. I decided it gave it a little bit of a unique look. So for this house, I pretty much just looked up modern waterfront houses on Google Images. And yeah, I tried to draw some inspiration from real photos and stuff. But yeah, of course, it ends up turning out completely different. I mean, you know, you only got certain blocks in Minecraft to work with. But yeah, that is pretty much it. And I completely forgot when I was building this that I needed to set up an enchantment station. Now, I don't really want to set up an enchantment station in here, at least not anywhere that's visible, because I think it's just going to take away from the look of the house. So I'll have to figure that out. But I do need to do a little bit more work around here. Oh yeah, I forgot to cover this actually. So yeah, I'll do this right now. Just got to spawn in. Got to go into cheat mode here, because I am building, doing the building aspects in creative. So let me pull that up here. Dirt cover, we want this right here. So actually we don't want dirt, we want grass. So get rid of this. That's not the right one. This is it right here. So yeah, you just cover this up. Get rid of that because we don't want that. Now get out of this mode because we want to stay in survival here. Alright, so there you go. So actually this whole area here is completely lit by, I forgot a spot right there too. It's completely lit by, you know, glowstone. So as you can see, I missed a couple spots. But yeah, so everything is completely lit with glowstone. I just covered up with those grass covers. And yeah, so other than that, what I need to do here is I want to, like I said, build the enchantment station. I'm gonna have to kill some more cows and get some more leather, I think, and also some more books. So I will need to start chopping down some trees. But I also want to plant some trees here, so I'm gonna cover this area with a lot of trees, just because I think it's gonna look a lot better. Right now, I think the house still looks pretty plain, and I think having some trees around this area here will definitely make it look a lot better. So yeah, I may do a bridge across there as well and a pathway. I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start working on that a little bit, and I'll throw down a cut and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, I finally got enough bookshelves here and my enchantment table. So I decided I'm gonna make this enchantment station actually inside this this base instead of the new modern house. And I made a little cave here. So I just do a little detour here to the left, and I got just this basic cave like I usually make. And I'm gonna put my enchantment station over here. So I got 28 bookshelves. I think that should be enough for me to reach the 30, the 30 point here for the enchantments. Let's just test it out to make sure. Yes, I in fact can reach 30. Oh, I hear a spider. Where is that spider coming from? He better not be in here. I'm pretty sure that this area is all safe If I press F7, I don't think there'll be any spawn points. Pretty sure. Just gonna make sure right now because I definitely don't want any creepers in here. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good in here. Okay. All right. Let's go back to that enchantment table there and blast an enchantment on this lovely pickaxe here. Let's see what we end up getting. Okay, give me some fortune, please. I'm a little disappointed, but if it's it's a pretty good pickaxe. I would have liked to have gotten some fortune on there, but I got a lot of efficiency 4, I believe, and on breaking 3, so that's pretty good. So anyways, let's go check out the what I've done at the house there. I put some trees up. It looks a lot better right now. I think it's nighttime, so what I will do, and it's snowing as well, and there's lots of mobs out there, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crash here, and yeah, see you guys in the morning. So as you can see, I think it looks a lot better. I put some of those cherry blossom trees and just regular birch and oak wood trees. So yeah, pretty simple. And then I went in with some bone meal and just hit the grass. So I got some flowers and grass popping here and there. So let's take a look here from the sky here. Do I have enough fuel on my jetpack? Yeah. So let's just check it out. So I think, yeah, trees make such a big difference. I think they make your builds look a lot better. So when you have a build that's not so good, you just pop in some trees and it ends up making things look a little bit better. So yeah, another thing I wanted to show you guys that I didn't mention earlier is I've been using these slabs. These are actually grass slabs. So yeah, I use these glass block slabs. And what I did here is, because I didn't want mobs to come over here and be able to kind of, jump over this and then get into my house. Because as you notice, my house has a lot of entrances that don't have doors. So of course I don't want a creeper to come in here and ruin my day. It is all lit up around here, but there might be a creeper that will come in from over there, walk over and get into my house. He could technically still get into my house if he kind of went in over here, maybe dropped into the water, and then came up here. Yeah, he could do some damage. Same thing on the dock here, but for the most part, this whole area is spawn resistance to mobs, I guess. Am I in F7? I can't even tell right now. Let me go over here. I'll show you what I mean here. So yeah, if you don't know, if you do press F7, you can obviously, where you see those yellow markings. I don't know what color it is in vanilla. It might be red, but in the vanilla texture pack. But over here it's yellow. So that will tell you where mobs can spawn. And then as you can see over here, no mobs can spawn anywhere. So yeah, I'm looking pretty good. So yeah, these slabs also give it a certain kind of look too. I think it makes it look a little, I don't know, it kind of looks cool. Instead of having a full block, it's half a block down. I don't have it everywhere, but in some spots I got it going. So yeah, guys, I didn't do too much in this episode in terms of technical FTB stuff, and I'm gonna have to hit the grindstone this week. Definitely start doing some mining and start collecting some items. Actually, I'll show you guys before I end the episode, show you guys where I'm at in terms of what I got so far. In terms of items that I've been collecting. I've got a lot of rubber. So I'm good on rubber. Those rubber trees definitely helping me out. There was some on that island when I spawned in to this world. So in terms of stuff, I don't have all that much. This is just basic build stuff. I do have some diamonds, 9 diamonds right now. This is just redstone coal and stuff. And then in here I got my regular rubber, and then I got this stuff, which is from those rubber, from converting. It's just from those rubber trees when the rubber falls. And this is from the wood. If you just have rubber wood, you just drop it into your extractor, and you can use that as well. So, you know, you can make some copper cabling and stuff. So yeah, I don't have too much in terms of machines right now. All I got is a couple Stirling engines. My last one blew up because I left it unattended. And I'm actually a little worried right now that this one, okay, this one shouldn't blow up if I have it turned off. So, yeah. So like I said earlier, I'm going to have to get cracking on doing something here for the next episode in terms of something technical. I know I want to get that power plant set up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that all in 1 week or, you know, by the time I do the next episode, but I will try. But I will also do some other things. I want to set up a sorting facility, maybe like a really basic one. I've been thinking of doing that. I need to set up a quarry. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that I can set up for the next episode in terms of technical stuff, but we'll see. We'll see where I'm at. Anyways, as always, guys, I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video, and I will see you in the next episode.